Hello, Fight Insight fans, viewers, listeners. I'm the Filipino podcasting machine, Princy D, and with me, as always, Timmy B. Before we get started, please remember to follow, subscribe to us on YouTube, and wherever you get your pods. On today's podcast, we welcome back a UFC welterweight set to make his return to the cage later this month. We talk about Colby's title shot, BKFC's PVZ versus Ostofish main event. We announce an exciting new giveaway. Pick our fighters for our weekly fight on site, and a whole lot more. Tim, hit it.
Yeah, it's Timmy B, Princy D, Fight Insight. Yeah.
Our guest today is a true friend of the show. He's a fighter in the UFC's welterweight division and about to make his long-awaited return after surgery, which he talked about on our podcast during his last appearance on episode 12. He's a farmer, a family man, a proud Colombian American, a podcaster, a gamer, an overall great guy. But what we're all waiting to see is the two-time fight of the night beast that he is. He is fighting July 31st at UFC on ESPN 28 against Jason Witt. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to us from Gastonia, North Carolina, please welcome
Bryan. Bam Barberena.
Oh, I felt like I should be like Shadowbox, give you guys some promotion here.
You're
Back
supposed
again.
to. You're supposed to give Prince a fist bump, aren't you? I feel.
Back again.
How's it going, buddy?
Bryan, listen, when I announced that, I honestly announced it from the gut, like from my soul.
I could tell it got me fired up.
Right?
Had to come in, throwing 1-2s.
Oh,
Welcome back, brother.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Bam, we're so happy to have you, man. It seems like yesterday we talked to you, but it seems like also a long time ago, man. A lot of things have changed. Here you are, anticipated the return, and here it is. It's here. You've got your matchup against Jason Witt. How are things going? Like, how's the training going? Are you feeling good?
I am feeling great. Honestly, feeling the best I've ever felt going into this fight. And thank goodness, like, this is the last week. I got 2 days left of training. Let's just make it there. Let's make it to this fight week, huh? Man, 2 days left. I plan on, going hard, but being smart about it, not getting too crazy, and making it this fight week. Super excited. It's finally here. It's been a long camp. Like I said, I'm feeling amazing. Camp has been amazing. Great preparation. I'm just ready to go, man.
Nice.
Bam, I gotta say, bro, you're looking great. Like, you're looking solid. I'm telling you, you're looking like you just came out of a GQ magazine. You see all the comments below. Like, look at this.
The most important thing is we got to get you to take the hat off. How's the mohawk? Is it presentable?
So it's not as long as I'd hoped.
There you go.
But it needs trimmed up. We're going to trim up the sides, probably thin up the mohawk just a tad. Nice.
And
get it rocking. But yeah, it's getting there. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
It's not, quite long enough, but it's there. It's getting there.
And
battle ready.
Will you be doing the traditional painting of the nails?
Absolutely. Of course.
Nice.
My daughter's already ready.
Yeah.
Get that battle paint on.
Because they haven't seen Dad fight in a while. So, and for those of you that don't know, Brian's daughter always, Tevya, correct? Is it Tevya?
Yep.
Brian's daughter, Tevya, picks your nail polish, or she does it for you before, or what's the story?
She picks it and she does it, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And will they be going with you to Vegas?
Honestly, no. But then last Friday, they announced that there's going to be limited available space to buy tickets to the Apex for starting this weekend and from now on, I guess.
Okay.
So it's limited seating. So, I got on it right away, emailed some people. I guess I should have texted Dana White right away, or something. Be like, hey, man, come on. But I reached out to I think it's CEO, I don't know, something like that of the UFC who runs everything and asked her if, this is a big deal. This is a big fight for me. maybe, people looking at it, they say, oh, well, Jason Wade hasn't been in the UFC that long. I mean, he's still a tough guy, and he's well-rounded. He's in the UFC for a reason. Not looking past him, but this is a big fight for me, not in the sense of, it being a ranked guy or, title contender or whatever. This is a big fight for me because, I mean, it's a miracle I'm here. It's even more of a miracle that I'm still able to do this and do what I love and fight. And so, this is absolutely a huge fight for me. And I would love to have my family in the audience that night. And like I said, I reached out, and hopefully I can get the tickets. And I'll buy them. I don't care. I'll buy them. Whatever. I'll buy them. You don't have to give them to me. I'll buy them. But it's just it'd be huge to have my family in the audience that night.
Bam, you should just say, like, Dan, look, I just got my nails did.
Yeah, I'm looking all pretty. Come on, we need the family outside.
Look at this. You got it, come on.
Yeah, you need your stylist with you during the event, right?
Exactly.
So you're fighting at the Apex Arena, which I'm shocked that the UFC is still running events with no crowd, like not in packed stadium, because I feel like America has opened up. I mean, from what I can tell, most of America has opened up. You're able to do the stadium shows, stuff like that. They did UFC 264. We're in Toronto, Canada. We're just allowed to go into a restaurant, Bam Bam. So, but you guys have stadiums. I find it so weird that they're still doing things in the Apex, even with a few people. And if you're only going to have a few people, you should be bringing people like Prince, right? Like people who are going to scream at the top of their lungs. Because even in the fights, it seems kind of quiet. Like, how's that going to be for you? You're a fight of the night guy. Like, you're a guy I feel feeds off energy and stuff. So how's that for you?
I don't mind it at all. And I think the only difference for me is the walkout,
Right.
Normally it's like kind of dancing around, singing along with the songs my kid picked, slapping some hands, see my family on the way out, give them hugs. That's really the only difference. When I get in the cage, it's, and they're like, you ready? It's like, whoosh, everything kind of quiets down and just, I'm focused, I'm in the zone. And really the only things I hear are like my corners saying things, and occasionally like, in a packed stadium, occasionally you land a good shot and it's just like, you hear the roar and then it comes right back, and I'm refocused in. So with that, it's like, my last fight was in the Apex, and it was, quiet in there. There was one moment in there when I cracked him, and I heard the commentary team like, oh, it's like, oh, and then we went right back. So it was like, so it's honestly, it's pretty quiet. Like, the noise for me is just, there's no noise once I get going. It's just all silent, and I'm in the moment. So, but the after feeling is definitely, I'd say that's the biggest thing. So the walkout, it gets you amped and everything, but then the feeling after you get the win, whether it be a finish, whether it be a decision, you get your hand raised, is completely different than when there's a full stadium in there roaring. It's just like, I just wanted to like put a shirt on and just to rip it, bust out. Like that feeling is completely different. I mean, it's still a great feeling when you win and everything, your hand gets raised, is amazing, best feeling ever. But with a full crowd, packed stadium, it's different.
Bam, I'll let you know right now. I don't think you'd want me on your corner because I will start a riot, eh? And literally, like if I hear a bad call, a steel chair will go flying into the cage. Everyone will be like, Bam, where'd you bring this? Like, where'd you get this guy from? Like, he's from Canada, man. Like, they don't get out much. We just got it let into the gym like last week, so we're he's out. He's finally out of the country.
Yeah.
Just let him be.
So last week, I don't know if you watched the fights last week, Bam Bam, but we had Miesha Tate come back, right? Make her triumphant return. And they kept calling it Miesha Tate 2.0. Is this Bam Bam 2.0?
I don't know about the term 2.0.
Whoa, you don't like it?
I don't know. Like I get it, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but I don't know.
I guess because really like is it because you're saying like I haven't had to like evolve and change? I just needed to get back. Is that?
No, because I've definitely evolved and I've definitely changed. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know what's it called. Maybe Bam Bam 2.0, I guess. I don't
No,
know.
it's okay. If you don't like it, I don't want to be I
Evolved.
don't
Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something cool or something.
want
So I don't know. 2.0. Yeah. 2.0, the new Bam. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've definitely improved a lot as far as like my skills. And man, it's just, it's been a different camp. It's been a different thing all around, man. It's
I
crazy.
got it. It's BAM system update. Just like Warzone.
System update.
Yeah, why not? BAM, this is it. BAM system update.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't like that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You guys will support anything I do, man.
All right. You're going into the welterweight division. The state of this division is funny,
Yeah.
right? We've been talking on the podcast about the rankings in the welterweight division and about how, none of the top 5 guys had very many wins over other top 5 guys, let alone or even top 10 guys. We had the Wonder Boy fight that, had Wonder Boy won the fight, he would have had 3 wins over top 5s. And it's kind of like, okay, well, that sets him up. Burns wins instead, who just lost to Usman. You have had great fights against several of these guys. You were seconds away from beating Vicente Luque. With a win here, are you like striving to shoot right up those rankings and call out someone high up? Like what's the plan? Do you know?
It's hard to say right now. Like, yes, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to win this fight and get right in the mix and, go for the title fight, obviously.
Yeah.
But, right now, it's like I said, things have changed so much. And, right now it's kind of in the moment every day. I'm blessed that I get to wake up every day, that I get to still be here. So I'm kind of just living more in the moment. And let's get to this fight. I want to get in this fight. I'm going to have some fun. I don't want to have fun. I'm going to have some fun. And, I'm just going to really live in the moment, really live in that moment for the fight. And then, there's people I do want to fight. But like I said, they're going to live in this moment, want to be right here, focused on this fight. And then, after the fight, we'll see where it goes. But yeah, ultimately before that was it, get this fight, get another fight, beat Daniel Rodriguez, going to that and continue my run. Like,
right.
This is the real run. I'm feeling healthy and everything and ready to go. So the same thing goes for this time around. Back then it was my back surgery, coming back from the Ivy fight, then getting into Daniel Rodriguez fight. It was going to be the Bam Bam opening right here. We're about to open the jar of Bam Bam whoop ass or something. Like, so I'm coming, but it's just it's a little bit different this time. Nothing's promised. No days promised, no time's promised. So I just want to get to this fight. I want to have some fun in there, and then we'll pick where we're going to go next.
Bam, you make it seem like this fight's like a yoga retreat. You're like, I'm just living the moment.
It kind of is, man. It kind of is, honestly. It's crazy, For me, it's so relieving, and like to fight, to get in there and make it, get to the cage, and as soon as I step in there, man, it's just like, weird to say, but like weights lifted off my shoulders. Everything comes off, and it's like I feel like the whole camp and everything, it's just like, we're working to improve, we're working to get better. And it's like, we're building to this moment, and there's so much on my shoulders, and not so much pressure, but just like weight on me, I just feel. And then it's just like, I don't feel any pressure, but it's like when I get in there, it's just like, it all falls off. And now I just get to be me, now I get to just let it all go, to let it all hang out. I get to be me and just have some fun. And I'm trying to finish somebody, I'm trying to put them away. I'm trying to end the fight, where in practice, like I'm not trying to finish my teammates. I see some of these people sparring all crazy. It's like, man, I count on my team. I count on these guys that I'm working with. I count on these guys to show up, to be there for me every day, and for me to be there for them and, improve.
Yeah.
So if they're hurt, that just hurts me. I don't get better without them. So, yeah, man, it's like when I get in there, it's just, I get to finally just unleash and just be me. Be Bam Bam.
Nice. That's amazing, man. I mean, for people that saw you on our podcast before, for people that love you, obviously you've got your podcast, the DCTB podcast, and guys, check out that podcast.
Thank you.
The love that you get from your guests, and I know I messaged you after one of them, after the gentleman that was on, was it Randy? No, Brown? Well,
Michael Brown.
Michael Brown. What a nice guy that guy was, an artist, someone that you had trained with, but he spoke so highly of you and your family. That was a great one to listen to. And then you hear the one with you and your wife talking about your journey, right? The farm.
Yeah.
And first thing I'll say is it was funny, Prince. Your wife kept correcting you on so many things, Bam Bam. You would
per usual.
You'd be like, well, we looked at this house, and she's like, no, we looked at that one. You'd be like, well, we got 6 chickens. We got 7 chickens. I'm correcting you, but it was great to hear your story, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, you grew way too many watermelons. That's what I learned off of that podcast. But how's the farm going? How's life there?
Man, that episode could have been like a week long easily. Like we were just talking. We were talking about it, and it's like, oh, well, I don't want to make it too long, and like whatever, really get into it, or, I don't know if we draw people out or whatever, but we can do other episodes. But it's like, there's so much in depth and so much about it, but it was, let's just keep it kind of simple and moving and, within an hour's time or something. So, but the farm's going great, man. We love it. We've gotten so much from our garden this year. It's been amazing. And we've been able to share it with people at the gym and everything like that as well.
That's amazing.
It's been awesome. We're looking at some new things as well, possibly changing some things, going a different route than what we originally, talked about and, planned. So I'd like to make some changes as well for, traveling and everything like that. Like, man, traveling, we talked before, just traveling is tough. It's hard to be away. It's hard to be gone all week. And, this time around is even harder, man. It's tough on me. It's tough on my kids and my wife. And it just hits a little bit harder this time around with everything that's happened. So I don't know. We've been talking and maybe moving the farm. We don't know yet. We might be moving the farm, trying to move closer to the gym so we don't have to travel. At least I could be home every night, whether it be still a couple hours or what, something where I can still be home at least every night. So
nice.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's just, it's hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to be away. But the farm is great. We love the farm.
Good.
Like, we'll never go back to city life. I just can't do it. My kids are worried if we move or whatever about internet. Like, I guess I'm not worried about that. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. My wife's a simple woman, man. And we really are enjoying living more of a simple life.
It's beautiful.
Bam, you know what? Speaking of farming, I too am an avid farmer. Since we had our last podcast, I actually grew a tomato.
Yeah?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dang. Come on, man.
He probably didn't even buy a tomato.
My mom put it in my care package.
She bought it, ketchup.
I bought it from the grocery store. And actually, guys, also just a shout out to Bam's Twitch account, the DCTV brand Twitch account as well. Because, find anyone that can help you in the middle of war zone, dropping into the war zone. I'll let you know right now, we were dropping into the war zone. My parachute was malfunctioning. Bam came in there, hooked it up, set me up. We landed together. He grabbed onto me. He's like, "Don't worry, just stay still. Don't worry, don't move too much. We'll keep going down together."
Shield up, get your gun.
Drop the Mac 10 ammo for me and a revive kit. Like, find someone that can do that. Only Bam. So I just throw that in there. Just in case people forgot, right?
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've totally gotten so much better at Warzone. I went from like getting carried like in a cradle, like, bottle fed, to like, man, now I'm carrying people. Like, I'm helping carrying the team, getting us to victory. It's been a journey. Those who tuned in to my Twitch, DCTV_Bam Bam, man, they've seen it. They've seen the growth. It's amazing.
I listen. I trust me. The operation that me and your brother had, it was called Operation Backpack. Because
Yeah.
you carried me all the way through. Backpack, knapsack, got us all the way in. So listen, shout outs to that.
Thanks, man. It was always fun playing.
We will segue over when you're talking about your team. One of your old teammates, Lauren Lucky Murphy, or Lucky Lauren Murphy,
Yeah,
has finally secured that title shot that she was so deserving of.
absolutely.
I know that she's a fan of yours. That you guys trained together. You mentioned her before. I was listening. She was on the Sex and Violence podcast with Ashley Evans Smith, and she gave a shout out to you, saying one of her old training partners and friends was you and Benson and the MMA lab. You're still friends with her, I think, right?
Absolutely.
You're still keeping it.
Absolutely.
How excited are you for her to get that shot?
I'm freaking pumped. As soon as I saw the news, I texted her and was like, "Hell yeah!" Like this is huge. Like she's, so deserving of this title shot, and she could have got it. She should have got it a while ago, but to even just go in there and keep proving that she's deserving it. I mean, you can't deny. Like if there's anybody who ever deserved a title shot, Lauren Murphy. Like I'm telling you, I'm so pumped for her. I'm so excited, and just super happy for her and her family. Great people.
It's amazing. Her story is quite amazing. Like, I mean, her story of coming up.
Yeah.
And you're right. She deserved that. I think she deserved that title shot before this last fight against Joanne Calderwood, which was a really risky fight to take because JoJo is a great fighter. I mean, you could have lost that title shot like that.
Yeah.
And she overcame, and here she goes, right? And she's got a good chance. I think she's got a good chance against Shevchenko, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right?
And like
her
you said,
style.
the risk of fighting Calderwood or whatever. But Lauren's like that. Whatever. I'll just keep showing them. I'll keep showing them. And she did. So I'm so happy for her, man. It's really amazing.
No, that's awesome, man. And we wish her the best. Bryan, as you know, we ask the fans for questions. So can we ask you some fan questions here before we get on?
Bring them on.
All righty. Mr. Dana Krabs. This is actually a pretty good Instagram website. He does like SpongeBob SquarePants memes of MMA stuff. Dana Krabs. How fast of a turnaround do you want after the success of this fight?
That's kind of tough to say. Like I said about living, in the moment and being in this moment is real big. Ultimately, yes, I'd like a super fast turnaround.
Okay.
I'd like to be, if I don't get booked or whatever. I don't know. Like, yes, I want a fast turnaround. But we'll see how the fight goes and everything, and focused on this fight. But I would like to, talk with my team, talk with my wife. Me and my wife already spoke about it. Kind of see where this fight goes, how I feel, how my body's doing, and go from there. But if everything's right and lines up right, I would like to quick turnaround. And if I can't get scheduled fast, I'll be on call for fallouts, possibly 85 fallout, whatever.
Nice. All right. Cool. Mark Demarays asks, because you're into tech and stuff, would you be willing to be the first fighter paid in Bitcoin?
Well, Prince says yes. I'm not sure. I don't really follow Bitcoin or anything like that.
Or like any of that cryptocurrency stuff?
No, I've heard like big things, and people always say like, "Oh yeah, you got to get into it." I don't know. I mean, if it's more than $1, sure.
Man, like it's looking good, but you just got to sell out quick. Like
okay, then no, I don't want to do that. If it fluctuates, nah, I'm good. Just pay me, because with my luck, I'll get paid and then it'll drop instantly the next day before I have any time to do anything with it.
That fight of the night bonus equals like $25 or something by the time you bring your ticket in, right?
Yeah, but this thing can't even pay for my Wi-Fi. It's brutal.
Aaron's S2. This is my wife. She is asking, pretty much your wife, what is the best cookie at the Sacred Bakery?
Ooh, okay. I know mine, my favorite, and I'm pretty sure I know my wife's as well. I will start by saying this: the Sacred cookie is like the number one, the cookie that started it all, and actually got its name from like friends who my wife had made, had eaten cookies with us, and it's like this cookie's like sacred, and that's how it's got its name. So
okay, nice.
But my favorite is the cookies and cream, and it is literally, if you like cookies and cream, most of the time you think like, oh, it's okay, someone just threw Oreos in there or whatever. This is like the ultimate cookies and cream cookie. Like, it's like the perfect mixture of like, the Oreo cookies and freaking like Oreo ice cream, like that kind of cookie cream taste, and like, all in this cookie, and it's just amazing.
I'm so sorry that my wife asked you this question during your weight cutting time. I apologize.
It is very okay. I look at food all day.
Okay.
Literally searching it.
Bam, what's in the sacred cookie?
The sacred cookie is a 3-chip. So it's white chocolate, milk chocolate, and semi-sweet chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I know you were talking on your podcast about the ability you're looking to be able to ship it beyond your state, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that's soon, hopefully?
Hopefully, yeah. We're in talks with some commercial kitchens, and that would open up us able to ship nationwide or worldwide, I guess. But and my wife's favorite cookie, she'll probably text me after this
and tell you that you're wrong.
I'll ask her, and she's like, no, what? But I'm pretty positive. It's the salted brown butter salted cookie. It's I couldn't tell you much about it, honestly. It's made with brown butter.
And it's a little salted, I believe.
Brown butter. It has some salt on it with chocolate chips. And, we use like high grade. We don't just, go to Walmart and buy regular chocolate chips or anything. We use like high grade chocolate and everything. So the flavor is really there. The biggest thing about the cookies and everything is the flavor. The flavor's got to be there. My wife will throw away a whole batch if she doesn't think it's on point. And I'm like, shoot, I'll eat these. Like, what are you doing? Come on now. Whatever you want. Shoot, I'll eat it. She's like, well, I just can't I can't, put it in an order because it's just not right. I got to redo the whole thing. And like, she's that perfectionist with it. But like, I'm telling you, man, high grade cookies, they're amazing.
Nice.
I believe that the best cookies out there.
And they're excellent. They're high in vitamins F, A, and T.
Okay. All right. Princess said this joke a few times on the podcast, but this is the first time that I understood it as T. I always keep thinking you're saying D as in dog, and I'm like, fat? And I'm not getting it, but fat. All right, I get this.
Bam's like this. Carry the one, divide by okay. Yep, got it. Check, please.
All right, the last fan question comes in from a very handsome guy, XX_Timbo_Slice_XX. Is Prince any good at Warzone?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's good. He comes in with the revives. He brings in the loot.
Oh no.
He's out there building up loot, bringing in the cash for us, so that way when one of us goes down, we're stocked up on cash.
Listen,
terrible.
I just
brings out fire, draws fire, so we can shoot down the kills.
There you go.
I don't want to brag, guys, but listen, when me and Bam played, they call me the Rocket Man because I don't carry anything but rockets. RPGs, that's all I carry.
That's true. He did want nothing but rockets.
That's it. Rockets all day. If it locks on, you're gone. Woo!
That was good. Bars. Got bars.
Right? Oh. Come on, Bam.
Oh, boy. All right. Bam, before we get on with the show, obviously we appreciate you coming on so much. We're going to be cheering for you like crazy on July 31st. Damn it, man. Like, we cannot wait. Actually, one last question was, do you know what song you'll be walking out to? You mentioned that are you allowed to say it or no?
I do.
No, don't say it. Don't say it if you can't. I will say that one of the best walkouts ever was when you came out to Baby Shark.
I still listen to that often.
Okay, can I tell you something that's weird? If you look up that fight of yours on UFC Fight Pass, they've edited out the song.
What?
They've
They show
cut
the
out.
walkout?
I swear they have, man. I'm in Canada, so I don't know if it's Canada Fight Pass, but when I play that fight, it's like they've edited out the song and they've replaced it with a different song, and it's so weird because then you see the people in the crowd going like this.
Yeah.
But it's not to the right song. It's like the weirdest thing, man. So I didn't know if you knew something. A licensing thing or something.
Yeah, must be a licensing thing that they only get to use it for like one time or something.
Yeah, it's so weird, man. Yeah.
Maybe
So
the Baby Shark song, it wasn't like appropriate. Like it was just too much. Like it was so graphic. Baby
too
Shark.
violent.
Kids were going crazy. The world was getting riled up.
All right. Well, we will look forward to your song
Thank
because I mean, you come out to good songs. I will say your brother by a different mother, Bam Bam Tuivasa, really tried to up you there with the Spice Girls Wannabe song.
He had a good one.
That was good, man.
It was really good.
Were you singing to that?
I was.
Nice. There you go, Bam Bam. I was too, man. I was up singing that song. That was
a good one.
Fun. Yeah, that was good.
Keep me going.
So congratulations on the fight, man. Congratulations on coming back. Congratulations on the successful, return from surgery and all that. And, we love you. The fans love you. Everybody's waiting for you, man. This welterweight division, it is open. It's ripe for the picking. It's ripe for Bam Bam to come right in, man. I've been leaving your name on every message board I can when people are like, what's going to happen with the welterweights? I'm like, Bam Bam's coming back, mother. Right?
Hell yeah.
This guy is coming in, man. This guy is going to tear things up, and he's already proven himself against these top guys. He's coming, man. He's coming. Just wait. Before we move on with the segment, is there anything that you'd like to say? Anyone that you'd like to shout out?
Yes, I would. I have some great sponsors who have been with me. First of all, if you see the hat, the Bam Bam hat, thank you, Brandon Bills, for putting this together. Thank you, my man Aaron with Love MMA. He's the one who created the Bam Bam logo. Get closer here. The logo there.
Nice.
Yeah. Brandon Bills put it all together with the hat on the leather. Fresh. Got these nice hats. We're currently out of stock. Possibly we'll be doing another run soon.
Bam, I should know.
Bad.
Like, hey, do you drop my name like, hey, it's Prince. I should have one shipped automatically. It's just like, wow, I'm in the deep press.
My bad, man. My bad. I forgot some people and ended up having to ship out some of the ones that I bought personally for my family. So we ended up coming up short.
All right.
My fault again. I should have had my wife keep track of that.
Yeah, there you go.
But yes, I mean, a big sponsor really who's been a big part of my journey has really helped me out throughout my camps and everything. Sweet James, he's a law firm he's moving all over the U.S. now. He's in California, Arizona. I believe he's in Utah, maybe Nevada. Maybe not Utah, but Nevada. He's just coming up from the West Coast and moving on over and taking over there. So, I mean, he's an accident attorney, and he's a huge fight fan, and he's always been a fan of mine. Big support, much love to him. Shout out to him. The breath belt, I used the breath belt after my back surgery and leading up to my fight. I still currently use it. It's like a game changer. Helps relieve back pressure. Really keeps me aligned, makes sure my posture is correct, opens up my core, my hips and everything. And then just, keeps me going good. Also helps with my conditioning and my breathing. So that's a big thing. I've been using it for a lot. Frozen North Hemp. This is actually from a buddy of mine and then a new buddy of mine that I just, got to know with this company. But one of the guys is a guy that I trained with when I first started fighting. First started training, got into MMA. I trained with him back in the day, and him and his partner started this CBD company, and it's veteran owned, and it literally is farm to table or farm to product. This is high level stuff. It works great, better than pretty much every CBD I've used. It's amazing. So Frozen North Hemp, Gold Coat Canine Groups, because they provide my dogs with all the great stuff that they need and taking care of my animals like that. So Gold Coat Canine Group, make sure you check them out. FNM and Associates is a company out of Knoxville, local company, showing support to me, helping me out through my camp. Much love to them. They do a lot of construction work and leveling for buildings and stuff like that. So Super happy to be working with them, happy to have their support. Thank you guys. La Piazza Al Forno in Phoenix, my pizza spot, the ultimate pizza, the best pizza, my favorite. You can also get it on Goldbelly. Check it out, La Piazza Al Forno. I'm telling you, even off Goldbelly where they ship it and you have to reheat it, man, still good. That's a must-have after the fight. Inskip Grill in Knoxville is a burger spot. I'm telling you, man, burgers like massive burgers, great food, all put together by the mastermind Justin there. And man, quality food. I'm going in after the fight as soon as I get back, going in Skip Grill, get some food from there. And then Gruppito, working my grip strength. Really, he sent me this back a while back when he was starting out, and I was testing it out for him, feeling it out. I really love the product. I've done some stuff. We worked together quite a bit, and man, I just been using it in my camps, in my fight simulation. Really helps with your grip, with your whole forearm muscle strengthening and everything. It's a great tool. Make sure you check them out. Gruppito. And Visage Sport is a coffee, like a sport protein, sport pre-workout coffee, but not just for sports. You can use it all around. I'm a farmer, man. I get up early. I get my Visage Sport coffee, and I get going for the day, get my stuff done. It's all natural, and it's coffee, just enhanced to help you get better workouts and get your day going. So, and again, always the Sacred Bakery, because they make the best cookies in the world. And you just got to try some. We're working on expanding that and getting it out to everybody to try. And I'm telling you, you just need to try it, and then you won't be able to stop. I'm telling you, they're so amazing. So
just
Sacred Bakery.
Open up that delivery to Canada, baby. That's all
Yes,
I'm waiting for. Oh,
DCTB, the brand, the podcast, all in a whole. I'm looking forward to expanding the brand a lot more and doing some great things and really helping out people and up and coming kids and youth and everything. So excited for the future of that as well. The farm, my wife, my kids. My wife and my kids' biggest shout out for sure, hands down. Man, wouldn't be here without if it wasn't for my wife. But wait, there's one more. My gym mom.
Yeah, there we go.
And not just the gym and my training partners. A huge standalone shout out will go to my head coach, Jeff Jimmo. He is the absolute man and has done so much to me. Rushed to my side when I was dying, and was there. Always helps me, makes my camps super special, and puts everything together for me. From my diet, my training, my conditioning, my everything, all my prep, everything. I'm in his house right now. He's amazing. So I love the guy. I love his family. Jeff, thank you so much. And all my training partners at Jimmo and everybody there, thank you always for the love and support. You guys have been amazing. Thank you guys for having me on yet again.
No, man, of course.
Bam, you know what? I wish we thought of this earlier. You should have shipped me all the products, and we would have went through all of them. Listen, the coffee, the belt.
Hey, you know what? I know there's a lot, and that took a little bit. But you know what? Last time we spoke, I was looking for sponsors. I was in need of help, especially this camp. Coming off this, it's been like almost 2, maybe 3 times long of a camp, just because it took coming here early and traveling and everything just to be here early enough to start testing things out, to start building back, to see if I could even still fight again. So these sponsors and these people who are helping me, Craig Livington is also another one. He's helped out in my camp, but it's just like these people have really come together and helped me out so much. And it's just it's super special that they're willing to do that, and they're willing to be a part of the Bam Bam Nation and really help out. Everybody who bought a hat, who's bought shirts, those are people supporting me. That money comes, not only helps pay me, me pay back what I spent on the stuff, but what I get in pocket goes directly to helping my camp and everything that goes to it. So thank you everybody so much. The fans, the Bam Bam Nation Discord, they know what's up. The Twitch, the DCTV_Bam Bam Twitch channel, they all know what's up. They're big supporters, and I appreciate you guys so much. And everybody, fans, family, friends, it really means a lot. Even when you buy cookies, I mean, it goes back to the bakery. You know, we're building, man.
Yeah. No, that's amazing, Bam Bam. We love to follow your journey, man. Thank you so much for being a friend of the show.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being a friend of ours. You know, thanks for carrying Prince's butt on Warzone. He talks about it almost every podcast, Bam Bam. I mean,
I told
pretty bad.
The whole time we played, I told all my cousins, like, listen, look, watch this. This is a UFC fighter helping me out, right? And Bam will let you know, I copped the T-shirt. All the regular T-shirts are all gone. I've got a triple XL coming my way.
Yeah.
Nice.
The sizes are, we're low on sizes. Like, so I haven't got any made because I sat on them for like years. So It's just like, I promise I'll get a new shirt out. We'll get some more sizes filled in. Triple XL though, you got it. You're feeling you won't be filling the thing out.
You just stuff a few cookies in the package, and it will help you. You know.
I'm gonna use it as a blouse.
the sleeping shirt.
Yeah. Nice. All right. To those of you that are joining us because Bam Bam is here, we do want to say thank you. And to those that are coming to us now, Bam Bam, we were telling you before the podcast, we are now on Filipino TV in Canada. That's awesome. Yeah, this was a huge thing for us. Prince, you want to tell them like where we are on Filipino TV?
Will this be on? Will this be on it?
No, but maybe in the future. Prince, okay. Tell them what we're doing now.
Yeah, so basically we're partnering up with Sports Weekly. We're partnering up with James, one of the co-hosts at Filipino TV, and we're just going to be talking about fights, MMA, you name it. It's going to be there. Talk about something exciting. So this is a big thing for us. We're venturing out of the internet and into the big TV, and so I mean you can catch us at Filipino TV. It airs on Monday 10:30, and also Thursday and Friday, I believe.
Thursday and Saturday.
Sorry. And that will be showing as well. And actually, so you know what? Since it's Filipino TV, I think we should say something in Tagalog. So if the three of us could say "mabuhay" on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, mabuhay. There you go. That's just like it's like a hello. It's like
okay. Thank God, Bam Bam.
I was a little nervous.
That was going viral quick.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But actually, Bam Bam, so what we're doing is we're like kind of like guest hosts on the sports show there. But I think next week we're filming and we will be talking about, I believe it might be your card or not. And I promise if we're talking about your card, we will talk about your fight. I will make it a priority to talk about your fight, man.
So I just seen a picture of the fight card, which is the first time I've actually seen my face on the fight card. Because it just wasn't on there. But someone posted it. And as of right now, subject to change because everything is. But as of right now, I am opening up the main card.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Excellent, man. That's a good spot. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Awesome.
When you knock on wood, you will be the main card. Fighting for that belt.
There you go.
Yes.
Come on.
That's it.
Come on.
All right. Let's talk about, let's divert a little bit away from UFC for 1 second.
Okay.
Let's talk about a fight. This podcast will come out on the Friday, and on that same day, you can watch it's so cheap, but pow. Now, this was the least risque photo I could find of this main event.
I bet it was tough to find that one.
Well, man, I had to scroll deep. So we're talking BKFC, bare knuckle fighting. It's Paige Van Zant versus Rachael Ostovich. This is their second fight. They had one in the UFC, obviously, that Paige won. I'm not even kidding about trying to find a photo, Bam Bam. There were a lot of fan-made posters.
Yes, I believe it. 100%.
So... have you been?
Glad it was you rather than me.
Have you been watching any BKFC?
I haven't. No.
No.
No. I'm interested in it.
I'm surprised, man. It is. I mean, in Canada, our Canadian dollar is like double or whatever yours is, but it's like $7.99.
I'm gonna send you some money and you can send it.
Please, and I'll send it back. Yeah. It's
double,
I think it's like $7.99 for a month of the app, and you get all their cards.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's not that bad, man. I think in the States, I think it's like $3.99 or something. So it's like not very much, and then it's on your app. So I will definitely be watching this card. They've got quite a few good fights. Last fight card was excellent too.
There's a guy from our gym fight on that card.
On the last one?
No, on this one. On the
Oh, really?
Showed. Yeah, Tony Soto.
Oh, okay. So okay, well we'll have to watch out for that. Good luck, Tony. Who do you think takes this fight, Bam Bam? I don't know if you know, but Paige Van Zant came into BKFC. She lost her first fight.
Yeah, I saw clips on that.
To a girl who's fighting on the undercard of this thing, right? Doesn't matter that Paige Van Zant loses. She's still main event. Brittany Hart, she's fighting on the undercard.
Who is she fighting?
Jenny Savage or something. Some other girl. Okay. She actually walked into the ring when the girl beat Paige Van Zant, and then the girl like poured water over her head. Like it was quite the like WWF style. Yeah, right. Wow. Who do you have winning this? Should we care? What's the
You know, I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of it, and it's cool. Like, I can see it. Like, it seems like fun. At least fun to watch. I personally would like maybe one day, be interested or whatever. Would like to try, but what?
Really?
My wife says no. So.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So no.
Yeah, if your wife says no, it's over anyway.
Yeah,
so who are we kidding?
Yeah.
But
I like to stand up and throw, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, no elbows. Like
That's true.
It's quite the limited skill set here. The one cool thing is how the refs say "knuckle up" every time when they like anytime there's a break, like at the beginning, but anytime they break, they'll break them up and they'll go "knuckle up," and then they go. Like that's pretty cool. That's a cool like little thing that they do. But Rachael Ostovich coming in after several losses in the UFC gets let go. Listening to her, it seemed like she was like not knowing where she might end up. Yeah. So here she is. They bring her in.
Weird that she ended up here.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, it seems kind of a little weird that Paige ended up there too, honestly. But
yeah,
hey.
you think like why couldn't? But Bellator, ONE FC, BKFC is doling out.
I bet you they threw out the dough for both those girls. Honestly, just like let's almost empty the bank on these two right here.
Well, they got my $8, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm even surprised that we're covering it on the podcast because I remember when we first started talking about bare knuckle fighting, we're like, it's not going to be a thing, and then look, we got Paige on there. Right.
Yeah.
So
See?
Wait a second. On our first podcast, no, was it our first or one of our? Yeah, I think it was the first one that we did. That was like a demo that we did. Bam Bam, and we never even released it. I remember we're talking about BKFC, and I was like, "This is garbage." And then Prince is like, "We're going to be the commentators for BKFC in Canada. This is going to be huge." So, but here we are. So, who do you have winning this fight, Bam Bam?
I think
let's get this segment over with.
I'll just go ahead and say it. I think Paige is going to win.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because, she has the one fight in it already. So she knows how it feels differently being hit by a bare knuckle rather than with a glove. And so I think that'll be a big difference, honestly.
Yeah. Prince, who you got?
Yeah, you know what? I'm siding with Bam Bam. I think Paige is going to take it. She's already gotten that win over Ostovich already in the UFC. I mean, it was a submission, but mind you, she probably knows, probably felt out her strength of, what to look for in terms of, how to, overcome her and stuff like that. But I honestly think Paige is going to take this one. Just Paige's got just good stand up, right? I mean, she's a good boxer, so I think she's going to take it.
All right. Prince, does Rachael Ostovich have an OnlyFans page? You should know.
Probably.
I think they. Yeah.
Does she, Prince?
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't
want, man.
I don't think she does. I think if I remember from hearing her on a different podcast, I think she does not. But
technically, Paige doesn't either. Not an OnlyFans. It's called Fans Only.
Oh, fans! Isn't it called Van Zant or something?
Yeah, something weird. Okay. It's the same thing. You just put your name on it. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
they're doing the same thing.
Okay, I would love to be able to talk to a female fighter about this in terms of like what they think about this, but like I had to stop following Paige Van Zant because her photos were getting ridiculous. Like it was getting really risque, right? And I'm like, what is this? Like, you know, like before it was cool because she was a cool fighter. Yeah. I mean,
I don't follow
know.
either of them, so
Yeah, I'm saying Ostovich takes it. I don't know that Paige Van Zant is seriously into this, man. Like, I don't know what her spiel is.
Ostovich is?
Well, look, Ostovich was on a downward decline. I don't think she has the Van Zant page, right? Yeah. So, like, you know, she may need the money. She may need the win. She may need a career, right? I think Van Zant could lose and her life is fine.
Yeah,
you know, for whatever that is, but it's fine. I think Rachael Ostovich, I don't know, and I think this is a high-profile fight. You better be training your butt off, man. Yeah. Like huge to win this fight. Plus, it's like your rematch against her too. So I get what you're saying, Bam Bam, in terms of, you know, Van Zant has the experience in the bare knuckle, but I don't know, man. I'm going to go with the hunger, and I'm going to say Ostovich is going to take it.
Okay,
but we shall see.
By the way, so, like you said, the more we talk about this, the more I start questioning about, like, are we really talking about this?
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I'll just, I mean, okay. I'm extremely sorry. All right, let's get back to, we got to talk about it because people want to talk about it.
It's good. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
It's going to get me some clicks, Bam Bam. That's, you know, like, this is it.
Put one of the fans created pictures as your thing. We talk BKFC, and it's one of the fan-made ones where they're like, you know how they are.
If you don't think that this is the clip that I'm going to be posting, that you're crazy. Like this. Bam Bam loves BKFC. That's
wow.
What we're doing. Let's talk. Yeah. From the farm too.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your division, Bam Bam. We're just going to go back to it for a second. Colby Covington was announced as the next title challenger.
Yeah.
Surprising, not surprising, I don't know. Colby is 16-2, coming off the win off Tyron Woodley, which was the one where Tyron hurt his rib. I watched that fight back. He was winning the fight pretty convincingly, I think. Before that, he had the loss to Usman. And then before that, a decision over Lawler and a decision over RDA. Since 2018, he's only had 4 fights. This is the guy that's been sitting out quite a bit, calling for that title shot, kind of wouldn't take another fight. You know, very opposite Lucky Lauren Murphy, right? Yeah. Like he kind of knew he had that title shot locked up and he kind of stayed away, it seems, from fighting. What do you think about that? Was this the right fight to make? Like,
I think so.
Yeah, right?
Honestly, I do. I think so. You know, he gave Usman probably his toughest test. You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever, he can say whatever about controversy or about the fight or whatever, but it is what it is.
The stoppage and stuff.
Yeah. But, I mean, it makes sense as far as the fight goes. I think, you know, who else is there? I mean, you got.
That's the thing.
Burns. Right now, I mean, you're looking at, honestly, the people who are right there to, Leon. So I think Leon, you know, the fight is Leon or Colby again are the ones you go to first, and then after that, you know, I think the Chiesa and Vicente Luque fight is the, you know, that winner of that fight, you know, is right there. You know, I think everybody else is kind of in limbo. You know, Burns is probably still in the mix good. You're coming off the win off Wonder Boy, but you know he's, you know, quickly off of that, so. Yeah, I mean, I think it's you know, the way to go for it, and marketable. You know, they have bad blood for each other. You know, Colby's a butthead, and you know, there's that. So it's just, like there's nobody else really. Yeah, right. Like, right now, it's just kind of at a standstill, and
until August 1st, when Bam Bam is fresh off his win, and people are like, "Oh crap, we forgot about Bam Bam," and here we go, right?
Yep,
that's the thing.
It starts.
Prince, Colby's the guy. Colby's the guy to take this shot.
Man, I was hoping Wonder Boy was gonna win it against Burns, and then he would get his shot.
I thought he would for sure get it. Like if he got the win over Burns, I'd say Wonder Boy is definitely my first pick.
Hands down, that's what I was hoping for, because I mean, it's that glory run, right? He's in there for the glory. He wants to take it. He wants to show people he still got it. But I mean, what else can you do? You gotta throw something in there. So Colby and Usman looks like it makes more sense, and Burns just fall already, so they gotta give it some time. So I mean that's the fight to make. That I don't see anything else, right? So
alrighty. Well, we will talk about it more as it comes up closer, but we're running deep into time. So let's go to our favorite segment, Bam Bam, get ready. We are doing our fight on site. And in honor of you, Bam Bam, last time we did the nickname edition, wasn't it? In honor of Bam Bam?
Yeah.
This time we are doing the facial hair edition.
Facial hair edition. Bam Bam.
So we're picking our 2 top females with facial hair. No, we're not, Bam Bam. I'm just kidding.
I'm glad that we're recording this podcast.
I was going to make a joke on that. Then you said, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, there is one?
All right. Prince, I am going to go first.
All right.
My fighter. And this, I mean, I was trying to find a good photo here, but boom.
Nice.
Roy Nelson. Nice. Roy Nelson needs some of your goat lotion beard oils, Bam Bam. He does nothing to contain that thing. That is just everywhere. I saw some photos where it was like his mullet grew into his beard. Like it was quite impressive.
That's another level.
Yeah, he is. So we all know he's still in. He's in Bellator fighting there. Always a fun guy to watch, but his beard is pretty legendary. That guy. It's just it makes the man, right? I mean that's his character. Prince, you have a very interesting one.
Man, you're gonna like this one, buddy. So my pick for Fight On Site bearded edition, I've got the one and only Mike Beltran.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that's like legendary right there.
I was trying to find something really smart to say, just to the reason why.
What you got to say though is that why we said facial hair. No,
there was absolutely nothing that I could find in terms of why he's growing his beard that long. The one thing that I did find is it's over 2 feet long. And that's the only thing that I could find. He just grew it just because of all the bearded fighters that's already in the UFC, and he's like, I'm just gonna grow a stash and have it all the way down to my waist. And
did you do any research? Do you know what this guy does? So for those on audio, we've picked Roy Big Country Nelson. We all know who that is, and then Prince's guy Mike Beltran is the referee with the long beard that's like braided down below his belt. Did you do any research on this guy? Like, where's this guy from? Like, what's his deal?
Yeah, so he's half. So basically, I mean, so he's half American, half Mexican. He's been actually been refereeing with the big refs back in the day, Big John McCartney. He's been doing that, and so he's been reffing. And actually, when he started, the reason, part of the story behind his beard was somebody was saying is like, you know what, everyone's growing something, we should do something cool, right, just to stand out. And all of a sudden, he's like, you know what, it'd be funny just to grow the stash, because you see his stash.
Yeah, it comes from here, right?
Right here, and he reminds me one of those. It reminds me of World of Warcraft. Characters, right? So that's whenever I see him, I remember when he first saw him reffing a fight. I was like, "Whoa, look at the size of this guy's beard!" And all we could think about is that one ref. That's it. And so I have Mike Beltran taking the fight on site. So Bam, you already know what's going to happen next. You already know.
Wait a minute. He's been tugging into his shirt lately. I'm kind of disappointed, sad about that. Like, have you guys seen that? He tucks it into his shirt.
Yes, he does.
And I wonder why. I wonder if it's just gotten even longer now. So now it's like even more interfering, or he's like tripping on it, or.
I think it might be the COVID reasons too.
Okay.
I think that's part of the reason why he's keeping it in. I mean,
at
one point, like I guess I think it was UFC 261. People thought he chopped it off.
Yeah, I mean, I did. I was like, "What the hell? Where the hell is this damn?"
How dare he do that without Bam Bam's permission?
No.
I pay for pay-per-view. I expect you to have your beard.
Yeah,
man.
what the heck? What is the world coming to? Yeah.
All right. Bam Bam, we're gonna need your help, buddy.
I had to pick one.
No.
No.
Well, sure, you can pick one if you want to.
No, I won't. I'm a little insulted. I wasn't one of them.
Not yet. We need the sound effects first.
Sound effects.
So Bam. So listen, we are gonna have our avatars over here, buddy. So we are gonna have for our guy Roy Nelson. We will be represented by.
Oh, what the heck? He has a shield.
Deadpool with the Captain America shield and Thor's hammer.
What's in the back?
And the arrows. Hawkeye's arrows.
You got
it. And he's in freaking Iron Man suit. What the hell?
Right,
yeah,
right.
Unstoppable.
Who's he representing?
This is going to be Roy Nelson.
Okay, I like that.
A trim Roy Nelson.
Mike Beltran, our ref, is going to be hoo-ha.
Hold on.
Oh, he's the big guy. Okay.
The Hulk Buster. Iron Man. All right.
That's
Let's do it. Bam, let's go. Let's hear the sound effects, buddy.
Beltran
from the top ropes.
Beltran apparently will be winning this fight. All right, Bam Bam, who would you be picking and who will you be voting on our Instagram stories on Saturday? Who are you going to vote for?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to vote and then you got to post it.
All right. So guys, come to our Instagram story on Saturday where we post up our fight on site, always showing between the two battles, and we'll see who comes out the winner. Prince, before we go, I do want to give a shout out to South Korean UFC fighter Jion Kim. She joined us last weekend. We filmed a interview with her ahead of her fight on September 14th. We're going to release it a little bit later, but we do want to say thank you so much to Jion Kim for coming on, as well as her agent Kevin, who translated for us. So Bam Bam, that was really cool for us. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, she's great, man. So friendly. And was so happy to do it. And the agent, man, he had to wake up at like 4 a.m. or something to do it because of the time difference, because he was in Korea, she's in Vegas, we're in Toronto. All the times were mixed up. So that was really cool. Prince, do you want to announce our giveaway, which we are going to be releasing like on the weekend or something?
Yeah, so we're going to be collaborating with Markham Bulldog, and we're going to be giving away some supplements, and actually we're going to load it into our Instagram page. So look into the details. Again, Markham Bulldog supplements. Thank you again, guys, for working with Fight Insight, and it's going to be exciting. So it's going to be our actually first ever supplement giveaway. So look out for this giveaway. It's going to be huge.
What are we giving away?
Oh, so we got some BCAAs. We're going to be giving away a weight gainer as well, and also we're going to be giving away. There's a third thing I can't remember, and a shaker.
The shaker cup. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's a great supplement store out where we live, Bam Bam. So we're really happy to be able to partner with them and do a nice little giveaway. Yeah. So we're really happy to do that. I do want to give a shout out to the guy that we had on our podcast last week, Matt Padilla. He's fighting at Epic 46. He's an amateur fighter, Bam Bam. He fights out of Team Quest with Sam Alvey and Dan Henderson. He's fighting Epic 46 in San Diego, California. When this gets released, it's tomorrow. He's fighting on the Saturday. So wish him all the best. If you're not already following him, guys, go follow him. Give him some love and support. And the last thing, I do want to announce next week's guest. We have Elise Little Savage Anderson. She is a atomweight fighter. She used to fight in Invicta. She is now fighting in the 1FC Atomweight Grand Prix coming up later this summer. It's been delayed. We had Denise Zamboanga on, who's also in that tournament. Elise is on the exact opposite end of the bracket. So if these two girls win, and they will because they're going to have our good luck, they will meet in the finals. So that's pretty cool. But she's the American being represented in the 1FC Grand Prix. So very excited. Yeah, awesome. Very cool. I think that is it. I think we've hit on everything that we're supposed to. Is there anything else that we need to say? Bam Bam, anything else before you go?
You need to go to the Fight Inside podcast Instagram, follow them. Also go to Fight Inside YouTube channel. Watch this video. Go ahead, give lots of likes on this video in particular. Oh, and my other video, 12, I think.
Yeah, episode 12.
Check it out if you're listening on Spotify and everywhere else. Spotify.
Man, I could cry right
everywhere
now.
Else.
Like, thank you. That's
go listen to these guys right there.
Bam Bam, you're the best, buddy. I mean, Prince, what do you got to say? He took your job. That's all I'm saying.
My job, literally, man. Like, everything. I'm so glad. Like, thanks for the support. But yeah, I mean, listen. Good luck, Bam, on your next fight. Wish you nothing but the best. You're gonna win. You're gonna take that dub and keep repping like you're repping, man. You're a great guy. You're gonna win. All right, I feel you, buddy.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, buddy. Guys, follow Bam Bam everywhere, man. This is the true epitome of what a good guy is, man. Your family life, the way that you fight, the way that you represent yourself, man. You're a great guy. We're so happy to know you. We're so happy to have you on the podcast twice.
Yes, twice.
We're very excited.
After the win, come on, 3 times, baby.
There you go. 3-peat.
3-peat.
Bam Bam, have a good one, buddy. Train hard, kick some ass on July 31st. I hope that Dana White gives you some tickets. Get your family in there, and tell them to scream loud, because nobody in that Apex arena is cheering very loud.
No one else is gonna yell. You guys better yell.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
I'm gonna be screaming my lungs out. It's gonna be like air hugs like this. I got you, buddy.
All right, guys, have a good one, man. We'll see you next week.
Thanks,
guys. Bye-bye.